Hi everyone, it's Paperworm and I'm back. Um, I was thinking yesterday I was just talking too much and I did not really, well, do much regarding my journal. So I was thinking to come back and maybe like pre-decorate a few pages, you know, because I have so many things printed out. Like, of course, this is coronavirus stuff. I put the lace aside. I was actually very surprised by how many people watched my video and how many responses I had gotten. That's probably because a lot of people are home right now and don't know what to do and are bored, I assume. But yeah, many people said it was relaxing and they would also journal on the side while watching. And well, I thought, well, potentially I could make one every single day, right? Like every single journal session I could potentially film, but maybe that's a little bit too much for the watchers, you know, like a little bit boring, maybe. I don't know. So, if you're wondering if I drink from the same cup every day, yes. I just clean it in the morning and reuse it because it's my favorite cup. It's black, you know what I mean? Okay, here's something spiritual regarding Trion, maybe. Skulls, blackened skeletons, blue, blue. What could I potentially match up here? Those two things could go on one side. This maybe could go together because, you know, medication and corona. Well, I use this if I want to write about my childhood in my haunted, abusive house. First day of hell. It's funny. Like, it would be, maybe I could use this to symbolize, like, our isolation quarantine, you know, on a calendar. I don't, it would be fun to have, like, a calendar in our journals and to cross out every day that we have to spend in isolation. This says, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. This is really beautiful. It could maybe go with the Lonely Hearts Club. Like romantically lonely, you know what I mean? Yeah, that could fit. I'm kind of thinking about what kind of journal spreads I want to make. Yeah, normally I put like 2 images together on the pages to well, also take away some space. Oh yeah, this is also matching this quote, so I put them aside. Yeah, this is also cute. This would match with, well, the pinks do not match, but you know, this is like a nurse, so what the fuck? I don't know, I have the feeling I may pair this with something black. It's okay to decay. Yeah, we are all decaying slowly in our house. So birth is nothing more than like a long way of decaying until we go back to the grave. How about this? Maybe I could also pair this. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I'm usually not thinking much about what I do, but I thought it would be good to do that. Just so I don't spend like another 40 minutes here. Or maybe I still will, I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit sick of the whole, you know, coronavirus thing. like I have been writing about it every single day because you know it's a big thing going on in our world right now, so it's of course appropriate to keep track and whatnot, but I already want to flee, if you know what I mean. So here's a little stamp. Not sure if we're gonna use stamps, should we? Because it takes a long time to search for the right letters and everything. I would waste so much time. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking I got those washies from Stacy for Halloween, right? But there was like here like labels, poison labels and stuff, and like medicine. Like they are not really medicine. It's like acid. Acid is not medicine. And what else did we have? Those skulls. But do color-wise not match this? I kind of want to use this graveyard. But, you know, every time I get a present, like something like this, I try to keep it for as long as possible and only use little by little because I don't want to use it up. I want to keep it for a long time, you know? It's like too precious to use it up, so yeah. But I was thinking maybe this tape is really nice. It's like a velvety, fabricy thing. And I have those, which are dreamy, and they would potentially match with those things, maybe something pastel. Like here there's some blue and pink, and we also have like blue and pink feathers, or well, feathers do not really match. What else do we have? Oh, how about this dripping? Yeah. This goes together. Yeah. Okay. I kind of like when things are fitting color-wise, you know. I'm not, you know, like the aesthetic. I'm not like the most aesthetic person in the universe when it comes to like my journaling, but I do like when colors match, you know. Maybe this dark red. Nah, that's biting each other. Don't like this. But the dark red would actually match this, or how about this? It has little tiny red hearts on it. Yeah. Okay. Roses could potentially match with roses. Nah. I don't know. Those are really cheap. They also came from this cheap action store. It's like well, what could I? A store where you can buy everything, like school supplies and really cheap, like accessories and yeah. And they are like $3 per package, you know, so it's really cheap. And I know many people are now really jealous, you know. I actually didn't visit the shop in a long, like in a year already. And now it's probably closed, so whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that was tuning in yesterday and leaving me a nice comment. I was really surprised. Like I I thought no one would watch it, you know, like because no one was interested or whatever. But I was so wrong. You guys are bored, I can tell. So yeah, a lot of people said do more of those. I already said this. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I'm really forgettable. Sometimes I say the same things twice. I'm sorry. But yeah, I would like actually if you guys would also make those type of videos, you know, if you want to. Or flip throughs or collection videos, you know, because well, we kind of need each other right now. We need uh we need something mm, to make us busy. That's not a good English, but sometimes my English sucks because I cannot remember the right words, but I always find some way around it so you understand me. We need to keep each other busy, so that's maybe better. Yeah. I mean, I only learned my English from like animes, so you cannot really judge me too harshly here. You know, it's not my first language, so I think I'm doing pretty good for a German person because a lot of Germans like they don't learn much in school, you know. Like we don't give a shit. Like when I went to school, our education system was already very bad, and I'm not sure how bad it is by now. Like it's not about the teachers, you know. Some teachers are really awesome, but a lot of kids just don't care, right? Since we don't pay for our education, and we have to go every day to school until we are 18 years old. Like it's more like the school is like a really cheap place where you meet your friends, you know? It was never about learning when I was there. I learned nothing in school. And how does this look? It looks nice, but something is missing on that page. So yeah, I never really learned anything in school, especially not like in like middle school and high school. I learned a little bit like better, a little bit like I was always good in English, but the type of English that we learn in middle school and high school is uh like this really stupid, really how can I say this? British English that is, well, you know, if the kids can count from 1 to 100 in English language, this is already like the upper borderline, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't really learn like business or hardcore hardcore English. I really didn't learn much there. I learned through playing English video games and anime. Watching anime with English subtitles helped a lot. Because then I could learn like the sentences, you know, the phrases that people use. Should I? Should I? Well, color-wise, this maybe matches. If you're wondering why I keep a red separated from all my other washies, it's because I use them for certain projects, like my lovesick journals. Oh, there's a here. Yeah, And then I need a lot of, I use only pink and red in those journals. Does this color match? This pink is a little darker than this. Well, today I'm giving it a lot of thought, no? Which I normally don't. Normally I just slap something onto my page and I'm satisfied with it, you know. So I pretty much make it pretty for you, you know. Okay. Need some scrap paper. Anyway, I was ranting about my bad English. I'm glad you understand me. I mean, if I didn't learn this type of English, I would have never been able to make this YouTube channel, right? And to connect with so many people. English is really, really important. It's, I would say, the most important language on this world, right? But many countries do not teach the kids proper English. This is a big problem. And the kids also don't want to learn. I need to be honest here, you know. What happens if I cut this up in different pieces? Oh, Shmiki. She was just coughing. Yeah. And if we could put like a printed word or phrase over it, like, I don't know, something in black, maybe typewriter. Yeah, I have a typewriter, but you know how loud this is. If I want to use it right now, like, you would go nuts, you know. Just taking it out for typing like one sentence is maybe a little bit too crazy. So. But maybe I have washi tape with certain words that I could put over, like love, for example. I have a washi tape that says love. Because this page is about love. Or about loneliness, I could say, maybe. Like, I have like a friend who always finds like online relationships. Like, I think she never had a real relationship, but she has lots of online relationships. And she always finds new people for that purpose, you know? And I wish I could find this. I wish I could have like maybe a role play with someone, like that we are married or something, you know? Like we would just Skype every day and, you know, like, I don't know. It sounds weird, but I really kind of wish I could have it. Oh. Like an online relationship would be already enough for me, you know, like even if the person lives on the other side of the country and we never meet, that would still be nice, right? Better than being like completely alone. I mean, I know that it can, like, it could be potentially become problematic if you know, people have like desires and everything, but I don't know. Well, peace does not really match here. We put this aside. How does this look? I don't know why calm. Maybe you wish would be better. Yeah. My wish for a relationship. I wasn't in a relationship for 8 years. And, oh no, I was destroying something here. But I will make it invisible. Yeah, I wasn't in a relationship for a long time. And I feel very lonely, like, burned out, you know? Like an empty shell, maybe I could say. And I don't like it because it hurts, you know? This looks aesthetically pleasing to my eyes, and I don't know how it looks for you, but we need some black hearts because we need more black. Do you like it? I like it. I mean, it will not change anything if I ask your opinion, but well, maybe I can receive your answer through my spiritual powers, you know, directly into my brain. We never know. I like it. I like it. Anyway, my point was just I want to meet someone online that is as lonely as me, and we can have a role play. Like maybe even like exchanging like letters and rings, you know. But I don't know, if I find the wrong person and this person turns out to be a total psycho, I may have a problem, right? Yeah. So yesterday I was watching the Pope stream. You know, I am Roman Catholic, but I'm not really religious. But in the moment when he was giving the blessing, like this holds like the holy bread, you know, I felt this sensation. Like I got like an energy wave and like a goosebumps, you know. Maybe it was just because I was seeing it and I felt like I was like in awe, you know, but I don't know. I was weird. I thought, you know, it cannot hurt. Like every single religion or like every single priest on this planet, no matter what type of religion they come from, it doesn't hurt if they give blessings or if they pray, you know? Like to the universe, to God, the creator. Because our situation is shit, you know, right now. And just so you know, I do respect every religion, you know? Just because I'm Christian doesn't mean that I'm against anything else. I am not. Maybe because I'm not religious, you know. If I was religious, maybe I would have more you know, kind of thinking my religion is superior to others, you know what I mean? But I'm not. I feel like, you know, I have my own view of things. I kind of believe that religion on earth has nothing to do with the real entities that are God and stuff, you know. I think like religions are man-made, but praying is opening up our spiritual channels. And it doesn't matter to who you pray to or what you praying for. Praying is always a really good tool. My medium told me a long time ago. You can even like just pray for someone, like I wish this person stays healthy, you know? You are sending those energies into the universe. And good intention is always a good thing, attracts more good energy. So there's nothing wrong with praying, you know? At least that's what I learned. I pray a lot, actually. Not necessarily to God, but, you know, to like everything that is there in the universe, you know? Like God and angels and prophets and aliens and whoever could potentially hear my prayer. For me, the entities are all the same, you know, they are just energy. And so I do not really worry too much about those type of topics, you know. I don't know what I want to say here. What do I want to convey? I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm just saying everything is all right. Like, I actually felt really fulfilled when I was back then, when I was a witch, when I was following the Wicca path for a while. I did that for like, I don't know, what is it, 15 years or so. I did not really like go away from my Christian religion, but well, I did believe in other things back then, you know, in like God and goddess and the balance of male and female and whatnot, you know, because the Christian religion has never given me anything to hold on to, you know. I never felt anything like it had never given me peace or answers. This is why I'm not religious, even if I was baptized this way. But I was a baby. My parents decided, you know, it wasn't my decision. So you know what is missing? Black. Black is missing. Because we have black in both of those. Well, there could be a little bit more black if you ask me, because there can never be enough black. We do have some sparkling. Some black sparkle tape. Yesterday I was watching a video on YouTube how to make your own Turkish pizza, like this flatbread pizza thing. It looked so good. I kind of want to bake it now. I'm just too lazy to make like pizza dough with hand, you know. I don't have any kitchen machine. But, you know, it's so pizza dough is so basic, so easy to make. If you have yeast, of course, you need yeast. And I heard yeast is also sold out everywhere, you know, and I find this so stupid because all those people who are hoarding 30 packages of instant active dry yeast right now, they potentially never use it anyway, because bread is still available in most parts of the world, you know, or you just have to wait and go next morning, you know, when they get like a fresh delivery. And now they are hoarding so much that other people don't have a chance to get anything. I mean, I still have yeast because I bought it a long time ago. But you can also make like basic flatbread with just flour and water, like Stone Age bread, you know, that could potentially be baked on a hot stone. I mean, if you have flour, that is, you know. I know flour is also kind of rare right now, which is weird. I bet tons of people who are planning to make their own bread right now did never do this before, and they maybe never will. They are just under the illusion that we are running out of food supplies forever, you know. It's stupid. Do you like this? I feel like it takes away like the overwhelming feeling of empty pages, but it still leaves enough space to write. Kind of. I really like to decorate like that. I mean, I'm also inspired by pages that have only writing on them. But I'm the I'm the person who likes to decorate. This is not the right type of red. Not the type. No. Maybe. This is originally a Christmas tape, but you know, it can probably pass for like a attention hospital type of whatever, red and white, right? I just use this. No, let's do something different. Oh, this doesn't want to stick. I have red and white crosses here. I could potentially force pink in here, but I'm not a big fan of pink and red together. It's really rare, or it must be a really dark red and a really light pink in order to match, just like on this picture. Otherwise it's just biting. Also, some black is missing. Black is always missing. I cannot live without black. Black is my favorite color, as you probably know by now. Because also the pages are so extremely white. They are basically, you know, hurting my eyeballs. So I like to darken them down. I mean, I could paint them, but it takes always a long time to dry. So I'm not doing this right now. Nee, we have already stripes. Solid? I don't know. More crosses. I need more solid, solid black, man. I don't have much anymore. But it was sold out last time when I went to Etsy. Oh, I dropped my tape. Where did it go? Oh my god, it's full of dust now. Fuck. Excuse my bad mouth. I didn't vacuum the carpet under my table for like a good solid 3 weeks or so. So it catched a lot of dust. Okay. So I give you a question. What is the first thing in the morning that you do after you wake up? And by that I don't mean go to pee and brush your teeth, because this is what everyone is doing. So I mean, what's the first other thing you do besides that? Yeah, that's my question for you today. Because I remembered a story from my childhood where my aunt said the first things that she does in the morning is cleaning her nose, because she always has a runny nose. Yeah, and I don't know why I remember this specific sentence. I didn't have contact with this aunt for a long time, but this specific moment where she told that story was in my brain. So yeah, I guess this is why I'm asking you what you do in the morning when you wake up, like making coffee, making tea. I usually make coffee and turn on my computer. Those are the first things that I do. Except for today. Today I was killing black moth. You know, I had this problem last year with black moth in my kitchen, and I thought I had gotten rid of all of them, and I cleaned out all my cupboards with vinegar and whatnot, you know, like. But all of a sudden, I see more, you know. Every time I open the window, new ones come in. And I hope those are new ones and not some that are living in my house and I just never see it, you know. Because those things can really become a pest in your house. I mean, imagine just for a second I would get this coronavirus and I had to go to hospital or lay in a army tent for like 4 weeks, you know, without someone here that keeps like imagine like no one is killing the moth and they reproduce in my house and I come back and have a plague, you know. I don't know what to do about it. I have already put out like traps and everything, but hormone traps with like fragrance means as soon as I open the window there are new ones coming in because they're smelling it. This is not the point. You need to keep your windows closed, you know, but well, it's hot and stuffy in my room. I need to open my windows every now and then. Well, what could we do with the word joy? Because this is apparently not joy. Oh, I could cross it out, right? Like, I could put this here and cross it with like solid red. Must be long enough and slim enough. Have request across the 40 minutes. Yeah, I have to finish this video now. So I hope you enjoyed it again. And I was also thinking, let me know, some people like to try, or they asked me before, how do you draw manga, right? Because most of you know that I have done this for a long time. And I was thinking I could potentially teach you a little bit, at least how to draw one manga girl, step by step, really slowly, you know, like so you can follow. Almost foolproof. I was already thinking about it yesterday. How you could potentially, you know, how I could explain the proportions and what makes it easier, you know. So yeah, let me know if you are interested. But then I make like a draw with me video or something. So you can all draw a Sailor Moon or whatever. I mean, I would teach you how to make the basic frame of that girl, and then you can put hair and clothes on whatever you want. So yeah, we have those nice, I mean, something is missing here, but well, it's okay. How do you like those pages? I hope you had journaled along, and we probably see each other back tomorrow with something more of this sort, you know? Because why not? If you all enjoy it, then I can just do it. It doesn't cost me much, you know? I mean, I'm sitting here anyway and doing this. So if you watch or not, it's not really like a big difference for me, right? All right. See you. Bye.